Hi guys, Melissa Fisher here, Sunday evening, and I hope you've all had an amazing and hopefully a relaxing weekend and are primed for Monday morning. So I just thought I'd check in with you guys, touch base and see what's actually going on. Last week I spent a bit of time talking to some tenants, both residential and commercial, and seeing how they're going and looking at where things are currently at for them and how we can support them, not just now, but moving forward and moving out of this COVID-19 that we are all caught up in at the moment. So and it's been really interesting because there's been vast differences in how people are seeing this. So I hope you're all on top of the legalities of and suggestions of how things can be done and ensuring that you're creating win-win situations on both sides. Like I said, it's been interesting to see how things have unfolded and how both sides are actually seeing this situation. So from a residential perspective, from my perspective here, I believe that it is a prime time to be looking at any of the small things that you had intentions of doing to a residential home that you could be doing now, which would make a tenant feel a little bit grateful and a little bit happy for what you're prepared to do and create a better place for them to be or a little bit of an upgrade. It always makes people feel better. And if you had intentions of doing it anyway, why not do it now? You know, money permitting, absolutely. But if you can, it's the feel-good things that make the world a difference at the other end. And I think at the end of the day, why not? Why not try and help someone feel better in a situation that they potentially may be struggling in at the moment? Be conscious not to judge either. We don't know what all of our tenants, or any of our tenants for that matter, are actually going through on the other side of things, forgetting about business, but how they're actually dealing with things themselves and at home and what their personal situations are. From a commercial level, really interesting to be chatting with some commercial tenants at the moment and seeing what their intentions are and considering how the reopen is going to unfold and also being able to support them through this, understanding things still need to be paid. We still need to make sure insurances are paid, and as much as we get some support from government departments, there are still electricity bills and gas bills and things that still need to be supported, and not everything just stops. With our motel and our pub, we know that the cool rooms are still running, so there's still electricity usage. So how can we work in with these guys to make sure that the outcome is best for all of us? Because at the end of the day, we want to open with our tenants in a good space and being able to do what it is they want to do and move forward from a position that's realistic. So have you given consideration to the things that you can do, and have you negotiated well with your tenants? Or have you taken a different take on things, a different perspective? I'd be really interested to hear what it is that you've been doing and consideration that you've been giving. I've had discussions with a tenant in our pub recently, and he's talking about how they're reopening, and we're certainly chatting with them about how we can support them to hopefully change some things and do things a little differently between now and then. Any support we can give, we certainly are. And anything that we can make a saving on, we're more than happy to pass it on to them to ensure that our tenants are in the best space that they can possibly be in at the moment. I want to be able to see our tenants reopen and thrive with a different perspective and great businesses at the end of this, not drown in the whole 2019 way of thinking. So what is the extra mile you're prepared to go to? What is it you are prepared to do? Is this the time for you to do any form of renovations or a refresh on any of your properties? So how are you seeing it? How are you dealing with it? I'd be really interested to hear any creative things that you've been doing to make things easier, better. Maybe you have vacant properties that you're giving consideration to how you're going to relet them. And that is an exciting space to be in, as challenging as what it can be and frightful as what it can be at times. I believe there are so many opportunities moving forward. So stay tuned. I will have a chat to you about that during the week. Now, we are going to be talking about that on the commercial event at the end of this week, starting Friday through Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Lots of exciting things we're going through, so tune in. I look forward to seeing you all on board, and we'll touch base with you again soon. All right, have a great week, guys. Bye for now.